How's it going, guys? It's your boy JoJo's Whips back with another video. And finally, we got some parts in for the Audi. I know it's been a while since I've done a video, but finally we can start getting some more videos out. And there's the block right there all covered up. I got it all oiled up in there so you know it wouldn't corrode or rust or anything. And on today's video, we're going to be getting my rods and pistons together. I am running stock pistons, and then I'm running integrated engineering rods, which I have over here. I got my rods. I've already assembled a couple of them just to see, to get the feel for it with the circlips and whatnot. Here's the tool for when we're ready to put the rods and pistons back in the motor. And I'll tell you guys about this story. So I had ordered a set like 3 months ago, and I had went on, I think it was FCP Euro, that website, and I had ordered these because it showed this part number right here as a cross reference. And they were the only website that had this as a cross-reference for the normal ones that they sell. And then I ended up ordering them. And then when they came in, I was going to do this video sooner of getting the rods and pistons all together. But I was really hesitant because I was like, I couldn't find this number right here on any other website. I only saw an FCP Euro that this was the cross-reference for the normal ones. And because, the normal S4 ones at the time were back ordered. So I had, so I just had bought these at the time. And then finally, I ended up just not putting them together on the motor, as you guys could tell, because they're still sitting here. And I was like, as soon as the S4 ones, like the actual ones for the S4 are back in stock, I'll buy those. So I ended up buying those. And guess what? They are the same part number. Rod bearings for those rods are not in stock. This is the other part number. FCP Euro had a bunch of these in stock, but everywhere else said that they were all back ordered, but they are. I actually got my my 034 coated ones in as well, but I'm going to be putting those on my my other B5 motor, so then that way we could really turn the power up. And then for those of you that do know, these are my 2.8 heads that I bought. We're not working on these yet. I got some super tech stuff coming in. I got the sodium filled valves for the exhaust side, and then just the normal, I think they're the black nitrate for the intakes. But once those come in, then we'll tear these all down. I'll clean the cams, get them all, get these heads looking a lot better. But that's for another video. So I'm going to show you guys the little process of how it is getting these rods and pistons together. And just like that, got my little work area set up on top of this tote. Got my little tools I need to pull the circlip out so I can get the piston pin out, and then that way we can get the other rod. But I'm gonna get my GoPro on so you guys can watch the whole process. And just like that, guys, you saw me disassemble the stock rod from the stock piston. And pretty much the process, how I did it was I got the circlip out, and I used a flathead, a real skinny one, to pry it in there. And what I did was I just twisted it so then that way you could pop the circlip out. It did take me a couple of tries. I try not to do it too hard either. I try to just very softly just do it so you don't bend your circlip up, since I am reusing it. I asked a few people around and they said you could just reuse them. Unless you really bend them up, then obviously you can't, but this one's pretty flat. I even put it on the table too, just to really ensure. And then and as far as getting the piston pin out, I used a 9/16 socket. I threw some oil on it before I slid it in, so then that way I didn't really score it up in there too much. And the piston pin, you can see these two lines on here. Those are rust lines, I'm pretty sure, from when the car was sitting, because the car did sit for about 6 years. I get my GoPro back on so you can see me get the integrated rod back on the stock piston. And just like that, we got the rods and pistons all back together. And yeah, the one thing I will say, it's pretty easy to do. You know, you just want to make sure you clean everything, grease everything up. But those circlips, they are no joke. That one right there, when I messed with it like a week ago, it took me about 2 hours to figure out, the hand movement and how to get it in and not mess up the clip. Because that's the biggest thing, is you don't want to bend the clip or anything, because then, you know, it's pretty much not going to hold. But yeah, so these all look good, you know, pretty much how rods and pistons should be. On the next video, we're going to be assembling the block, getting the oil pump all on there, getting those rod and pistons back in, the new bearings. And then I want to throw some oil in it as well, so that way I can see if it holds oil. And then the following video we're going to do is we're going to do the Super Tech valves and all that on my 2.8 heads. And then I got some content on the Caprice if you guys are interested, but I got some stuff slowly coming and whatnot. But if you guys did enjoy today's video, please like, comment, and subscribe. This is JoJo's Whips, and I'm out.